Country people, oh, make una come hear it waiting and don't hear it. Make una come see waiting person they do person. Now one actor where he say he na also producer, where he know you Edochie and Judy Ekwensu very well. Now the man now he don't come out say he want come talk how you Edochie take get himself entangled with Judy Austin. Oh. How you Edochie take allow make Judy Austin come scatter his home. How you Edochie take go cause himself unreversible mistake. Now say it go be the reversible because there is nothing we not the reversible. Now you Edochie na him allow make Delilah enter his house. My people, this one only me one no go fit hear am. I want make una come hear wetin I hear. The thing self is surprise me. How Judy Austin take carry you realize you Edochie. Judy Austin where they follow politicians. They say na politician na Judy Austin they date that time. You go they follow politicians here and there. You know, now if you say not be only you Edochie just begin the man Judy Austin where they for husband house. So. My people, oh, the man say, I'm not saying they tell me before, say Judy Austin. I say, everybody knows, say Judy Austin, no fair they get good comment. Nobody they even they like a video. Nobody they comment before 13 comment. Now Judy Austin they get for picture. Now, this man saying don't come and make let the cat out of the bag. So many things the man said that I agree with, and there are so many that I did not agree with, which I will allow you all to also drop your comments on the comment section. But make we listen to what the man talk. All right, make una listen to her now. No be small thing the man explain for here. Oh, I want make una hear him.
I am Lisbon Productions.
Okay.
A Nollywood filmmaker.
All right.
Well, I am here to throw more light on this much discussed issue of your Edochie and Judy Austin.
Okay.
I had already decided that I had to let the cat out of the bag.
All them man.
So that people will know exactly what happened.
All right.
Because from every indication, people had just conceived the wrong story.
Okay.
What people were condemning them for wasn't even actually what happened.
All right, we are listening, sir.
It wasn't even in any way near to what happened that led to that second marriage and the rest.
Which marriage?
So I am here to throw more light on it.
Okay.
To say it the way it happened.
Okay.
And what led to it.
Okay. Oh.
First of all, I have to start with our industry, the way our industry is.
Okay, sir.
This issue of your Edochie and Judy Austin.
Yes, sir.
Few of my colleagues, or if I can say many of them, know about this matter. This is their issue, the real story.
Okay.
But everybody's afraid to come out to talk because in one way or the other,
afraid of who?
He is a friend to many of them, you understand?
Okay.
And even when you want to talk or
they will come for you.
How it happened, you see many of his colleagues attacking you.
You
know the way they attack producers and directors.
Really?
So, but I've taken that bold step.
Okay.
So that I'll guide people. Because it's certain that when you are giving judgment and you give judgment on a wrong story, definitely it must have been a wrong judgment. Before you give a right judgment to something, you must have conceived a good story. The right story.
Let's listen to you first.
How it happened.
Oh, them man.
So, let me start with Judy Austin. From what I know, had been an Enugu-based artist, for such a long time. She had been there in this industry, for such a long time.
Okay.
And had not actually made her way to the top.
At all.
She had been there.
Now only down she
because
go.
She's a very uninteresting artist.
Uninterested artist. No, uninteresting.
In terms of acting wise. She had been there. And I've seen a couple of movies. She didn't perform wonderfully well. In fact, she didn't perform well at all.
Okay.
I know even the one she performed a little, probably the director must have guided her to do the little she did at that time. But generally, she had not been. Because there's one thing about good actresses. Once you're good, you'll be recommended from one production house to another.
Exactly.
So she had been there. It's just that she sees the opportunity,
opportunity.
She grabbed the opportunity, feasted on your Edochie's popularity, to make her own popularity. You understand? It's just that what do I say? To rate your leadership for pre.
Okay. He fall
To
pre.
this girl. He's the kind of person that I've met with so many beautiful girls, you know.
I don't fit up that one. Judy Austin.
Judy Austin. But the question is, why would it be Judy Austin that he would jeopardize the peace of his marriage for?
Oh, my brother.
So I will tell you exactly how it is.
Okay, sir.
Just listen
explain.
carefully and make sure you don't miss out any.
We they hear you, but I don't agree with some things when you talk.
Don't miss out anything I'm saying. I'm gonna say here now. If actually you want to get first class stories about many of these celebrities, it's a good thing to do, and just be nice to your crew members. As a filmmaker, you are just be nice to your crew members. Be nice to all these upcoming artists. You know, they are somehow relatively close to all these celebrities. Because take for an instance, a makeup artist is also part of the crew. Yeah. So when they are making all these people up, they're always there when they are making their secret calls. Exactly. Secret calls, and then they're always there. So from there, they know some things. Okay. And at some point, these people still discuss some of their private issues with all these crew members. Once you are being nice or being or probably not high-handed to all these crew members, trust me, you get all these first-class information about all these artists. Okay. So I think that is how all these things come by. Everybody, or let me say, a few people know about this. Okay. You understand? So what happened was that you all met Judy Austin. How they came across each other, that's what I don't know. But they came across each other. They met with each other, and before you knew what happened, they fell in love. So it was quite like, to you all, it was quite like maybe one of all those things, one of all those probably relationships. You understand? Yeah, that he once had to. Until Judy Austin came up with an idea, a business idea. You understand? Okay. And such a business idea, your leadership thought maybe they could break the record with. And the business proposal was that they would start their separate productions, doing their own separate productions, whereby Judy Austin will be funding, and your Edochie will be directing, and then making sure he recoups the money and all that. You know, which to me was at least a big. It was a big venture. Okay. It's that the thing took a different turn. So when the thing, according to how they planned it, they executed as planned. Okay. And not until Yul Edochie couldn't account for all this money that was left in his custody. Can you imagine? Judy Austin was the one funding. Okay. Those different, because that time they were shooting. I still do not believe that area. To their credit. I still do not believe. They have many films to their credit. Funding from where? Severally, back to back, serially. Maybe from politicians. And Yul Edochie was the one directing. So, and that was the point I had. Yul Edochie had turned a director, even when I knew him as an artist. Okay. So I still digested that and kept my ears to the ground. Okay. Before the whole thing turned sour. Yul Edochie mismanaged the fund. That was just the pure truth. When I'm talking about fund, I mean a whole lot of millions of naira. A heavy amount of money, and in addition to that, I see later had that he borrowed another heavy amount from Judy Austin. Judy Austin, they work, which he couldn't pay back, and that was at the point he started doing Judy Austin's bidding, because there wasn't even any avenue. He wasn't even coming forth with any other avenue to pay back those money. And then Judy Austin, being the owner of the cash, I can't just allow Yul Edochie to just go like that. You understand? So they had small tussle over the payment of this money, but at the end of the day, Judy Austin came up with an offer that Yul Edochie should marry her, which Yul Edochie consented to, but it shouldn't be immediate. You know, according to how they planned it, it shouldn't be immediate. You understand? But they agreed that this girl, Judy Austin will conceive for Yul Edochie. Before you knew it, Judy Austin became pregnant. Before you knew it, she gave birth to that baby boy. And part of the agreement was that Yul Edochie will announce the baby to the world as his biological son, which was the last straw that broke the camel's back. So, and this whole thing turned the table around.
Okay.
You know, whereby this guy, Yul Edochie, was doing the biddings of this girl. So that was just the simple truth.
Okay.
So every other things started coming out of, you know, this story.
Okay.
You know, all the things, all the activities they embarked on, you know, was just emanated from this story, actually.
Okay.
You understand? So that was why when people are throwing jabs at them, even on social media, both of them will keep dancing because people never knew the real story. You understand? So until you know this story, you won't see them dancing again. You understand? They create fun, they dance, they make merry, you know, over a story people conceive to be a wrong story. So that was the truth. You understand? It's not today we've been seeing things like this, or maybe probably a young girl running to a married man. You understand?
Okay.
And
she's not a young girl. She's a married woman before you came.
It didn't start today, and it will definitely not end today. We've been seeing those things. You understand? It's just that these people, to me, they went to the extreme.
Okay.
You understand? They took, their own story or their own matter took a different turn.
Okay.
From what people expected, and at the same time, it's quite a disgusting thing.
Okay.
They did there. Okay. And to the shame of the industry. Okay. You understand? Because I've not seen a celebrity that did so many disgusting things like Yul Edochie.
Oh, thank you.
That's the reason I said I must come out to say things, the real things. I've been keeping it to myself, you know. It's not something I should have just like that, you understand? I open up and start talking, but at some point, I came to that conclusion to open up. That was exactly what happened. And if you people can remember vividly, there was a time such a thing happened in the case of John Dumelo of Ghana. You understand? Several years ago, you know, whereby a certain girl commenting on social media. At that time, social media had not gotten to where it is today. Okay. You understand? So the said girl was lamenting, you know, shouting, you know, that people should tell John Dumelo to refund all our money. So at that time, it was even the story that got to the public space. Even people at that time never knew there was even another side of that story which happened to be the real one, the real story. So
they pay you, you may come give them belly.
This guy ate a girl's money, a certain girl's money.
By forced marriage.
When I'm talking money, we are talking about thousands of dollars. Because the girl, from what I heard, you know, was based in the US. So, but
you also wanted to become a star
from the inner side and from the real side, I got the real information of what happened and what transpired at that time. It happened that the said girl tried to monopolize was this girl this guy's trying to monopolize John Dumelo. You understand? At that time you see both of them, you know, flex in there. They're all over, they are everywhere. So in their own case at that time, theirs took a different turn. Okay. Immediately John Dumelo came across another girl, a new girl. And this girl felt cheated, even when she knew that they were not married to each other. So, but because of those cash she was spending on John Dumelo.
So did you also get cash where you want to spend?
Those cash could,
maybe not for politician that time.
This guy to herself. Okay. You understand? She wanted to monopolize and keep John Dumelo to herself to such an extent that she was monitoring every of his moves, you know, wherever he is, you understand, you want to make call and know exactly who are there with him. Okay. So to such an extent, and even if he's any other person, you understand, the person would have reacted. Okay. But that was the story. Okay. It's a similar thing. That even made me, it was this case of Yul Edochie's and Judy Austin's issue. Okay. It's the issue that made me remember that one. That one reigned at that time, but that's just the thing, you know, anytime you see all these male celebrities, you know, more especially the cute ones amongst them, you know, you see all these big girls, you know, flocking around them, throwing cash on them and then trying to make them happy and all that. So it's a pure truth. But that of this guy took a different turn. So, like I was saying, when Yul Edochie couldn't pay back the money, and he also never wanted Judy to drag him on social media. So that was at the point he started doing her biddings, obeying whatever command Justin was dishing out at that time. Because
Otumokbo don't dey inside.
I also heard that the close friends to Yul Edochie mounted pressure on him not to go as far as he
refused at that time, because of Otumokbo.
He kept, you know, doing what he was doing. He was so adamant. Okay. And never wanted somebody to talk him out of it. You understand? Never knowing there was a real issue underneath. So both of them have been keeping this secret from people.
This is no longer
public
secret.
space, understand? Not until I decided.
Otumokpo was also involved,
I
my
decided
brother.
to let the cat out of the bag. You understand? So that was exactly what happened. Though it was quite a reluctant process for your leadership to agree to that second marriage with Judy Austin. It was quite a long. It wasn't immediate. So it's something he thought over and over and over. You understand? Trying to digest it, trying to know the implications. You understand? And all that. So, but some things also were into consideration at that time. As I heard that your leadership met many qualities.
Which kind of qualities?
Which May Edochie, his wife, never had.
That's a lie.
He met so many qualities, you know, that
that's a lie.
In women, you understand? Which
that's a lie.
His wife never had. So that also was a stepping stone again.
That's a lie.
To that second marriage. His indebtedness to Judy Austin played 90% of the role. Then that comparison, he was comparing those qualities Judy Austin had and which he his wife never had, played 10% of what happened. So that was exactly what happened.
The debt was 90%, then the quality is 10%. I don't understand.
Me with all this information and all that, you know, in as much as they were looked down upon, they are everywhere. In every production house, you see many of them there. They have done so many films to their credit. So these were exactly what happened. So that when you, as a commentator, want to comment, you know what you are actually commenting on.
Yeah, I don't believe that.
Want to give your judgment, you know what you are judging from. So this is just the pure truth. And that was exactly what happened. According to where that information, those information were brought to me. So that is it. If you ask me, I would say Judy Austin outsmarted your Edochie.
Chai!
In many ways. Yes, a whole lot of money weren't accounted for. You understand? A whole lot of our money, you know, was in the custody of
I don't believe that money aspect.
Your Edochie, which wasn't paid back. You understand?
A person who is unfamous.
I saw that thing as something momentary. You understand? But what Judy Austin got in return, the favor and what he got from your Edochie, was quite far, you know, bigger than whichever money. Whatever money. You know, your Edochie must have gotten from her. Trust me, that is the truth. Because several years ago, nobody knew about Judy Austin
at all.
Nobody even knew that she existed. So
even
all of
me,
a sudden, she now got herself entangled with this guy. You understand? And feasted on that popularity and make herself popular. Now, if you go to her page, you see numerous followers, and now she's the talk of the town. She meets politicians. All these politicians, she meets them on daily basis. In fact, as in the team made her so popular, in as much as it might be a big amount for your leadership to pay back, you understand, is a shaking money to this girl because she's not a girl, she's a woman close to what she can make with this her popularity now, her present status now. So that's why I said she outsmarted. So now your leadership on his own side, you know, can't pay this money even in a long while. He can't pay it. So that was where, you know, he started doing this girl's biddings. It was business that they did. A whole lot of money was left in the care of your leadership. And they weren't paid back. So that is just a thing. So it was from there that the whole lot of things, all these people you people had now say coming out. And when I was reading some comments, I came across where several people were saying it was sham. It is sham. That Judy Austin used on your leadership. Because Judy Austin is not the only woman. It is charm. Forget that thing. It wasn't any sham at all. It is. Forget that one. That one a lie. Can't they do all the biddings as a small boy now? Your leadership, you know, when every other artist is a charm. Celebrities were reigning. You understand? So flaunting their houses, you know, their cars and the rest, you understand? So he wanted to do his and that, but he had not gotten to that level. He had not gotten to that status. To start flaunting cars and houses and the rest. So that made him, you know, enter the trap of this girl. That pushed him into this trap, which he never came out. And now the thing has destroyed a piece of his family. You understand? Destabilized, broke his home and the rest. You know? So he's serving grace now. It's just that Facebook is paying. Maybe all those things, all those gingerings, all those things they were doing.
Yes.
You understand? Creating fun on social media. Understand? Because probably social media will be paying them for all those traffic.
Yes.
The traffic they generate from.
Exactly.
This their controversy of this their marriage.
Yes.
That is what is paying them. You know, you'll do share for now. Because we as producers, we don't contract him again because of all this ugly story hanging around him. Everybody wants to put his money where his money will not be jeopardized.
Exactly.
So no producer thinks of hiring his services any longer.
Not so.
So the little benefit or the little money he's making is just from the social media. So when you post something, everybody will enjoy. Everybody will want to watch and see where to criticize. You not knowing you are putting money in his pocket at the same time. That made this girl done to him is far bigger than the money he thought he got from her. And secondly, this issue of maybe him comparing Judy Austin with his wife, Edochie, is where another problem lied. Because he saw many good things, many things he thought was good. You understand? In Judy Austin, his wife never possessed. Some qualities, some things he enjoyed in women, you understand, probably he never saw them in the wife.
Then why did he marry the wife in the first instance?
That led him, you understand, to move towards that direction. You understand? Even after all the warnings by his friends, by his family members and the rest. So it was just probably because his father is a traditional man and he supports all this polygamy and all that. The father never had any polygamous marriage, but he hadn't seen it as a bad idea. So that was why their own flourished. So it was never in any way a sham. It wasn't a sham, and it will never be a sham.
It's a charm. Forget that.
Saw things.
Now lie.
That was according to what I had.
That is what you had.
That was what formed that money. He was doing form 90% of what happened, and then the 10%. Came from that comparison between the qualities Judy Austin had and then the qualities his wife had. So that was where he started thinking of maybe who to run to her, that kind of thing. Though he never had intention of driving, Edochie home. No, he wanted to manage both of them. Understand? Not knowing that the whole marriage could crash, and at that time, he saw his children coming after him, you understand?
Because of what he was doing on the media, what do you expect?
Edochie must have turned his children against him. So
that's a lie.
Contributed another stage of crisis
the cause
in that marriage. So these were what happened, to the best of my knowledge, from what I had
for what you had
in our industry. So that people, when you are making your statements,
that is what you had.
When you are making your utterances,
but what we know is different.
You know what you are dishing out.
Okay.
You know what you're saying. You know what you're commenting on.
Okay.
So I think that's all I had to say. I need to set this record straight so that people will be guided.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. So my people, we're gonna drop an opinion. So